Hey YouTube! Welcome to my channel. This is going to be my 15-week pregnancy update. I have a new camera, so I'm experimenting with it, so we'll see how it goes. If you have not seen any of my videos yet, I did a couple updates early on, and I haven't updated in a while. I am not feeling the best, and actually I'm starting to feel better now. But it was a long, like 6 weeks, I think, where I was not feeling the best. And having to keep up with the house and taking care of my other two children while not feeling the best took it out of me, and there was just no time for anything else. So I'm really hoping to get back on the bandwagon and start making these weekly updates. Mostly for me, but to help out other people along the journey. And I just really love watching pregnancy vlogs. So I thought I would come on and try and make a couple myself. It's fun to look back on. So welcome to my channel. Today I am 15 weeks and 4 days pregnant and out of breath, as you can tell. I've been out of breath a lot ever since the beginning. I feel like this is my third pregnancy, my third baby. And so I've heard from multiple people, you get bigger a lot faster the more pregnancies that you have. And so this being my third, I already feel like I'm as big as like I was with them when I was like six months pregnant. And so you get bigger faster, and then you just have to live through being big for a longer period of time, if that makes sense. Like the end result, I don't think I'll be bigger than I was with my girls in my past pregnancies. But I think I just get bigger faster. My uterus is used to it, so it expands. Muscle memory, I guess. So my weeks turn over on Friday, so I will be 16 weeks in a couple of days. And so let's get started. The baby this week is 4 inches long. I cannot believe it. It's crazy to hold up like 4 inches over your uterus area. And to think about the baby being that big. It's really crazy. It's actually really cool. Yeah, so 4 inches long. Baby is the size, about the size of an orange if you were to like roll it into a ball, I guess. It's funny how they compare these foods. And it weighs about 2 to 3 ounces. So I've heard people compare it to like a chicken egg, something like that. Probably a large chicken egg, I'm assuming. I don't know, I haven't really weighed a chicken egg lately. We do have chickens and we do collect their eggs, but I have yet to weigh one, so that'd be interesting. Sorry if I keep looking down, I have my notes down here. And the more videos I make, the easier it will get, so. Okay, so that's about the baby. Their inner ears are developing right now, so they're gonna start being able to hear I guess my voice, everybody's voices around them. I mean, it's going to like hear sound very muffled to them because they are in a bunch of fluid and stuff, but that's really cool that they're going to be able to kind of hear muffled sounds like that. What else? I think that's all. I'm going to talk about, we did do a genetic test. We did the Progenity Verify genetic test, and that tests for the most common chromosomal abnormalities, like Down syndrome. It's supposed to be more useful than, let's say, like the quad screen that they used to offer all the time. And they still do offer quad screens. I think most insurance companies do cover quad screens and not these genetic blood tests. We did this genetic blood test because it just so happens they were in network and my insurance covered it. So we did do that, and we had a gender reveal party, and supposedly the gender is a girl, which is so exciting. We have 2 other girls, and we're really excited to have another girl. We kind of figured from the beginning, even before we started to try, that it was going to be a girl. Just because we've had girls, we kind of feel like we were meant to have girls. If it were a boy, it'd be more than welcome and loved. It didn't matter to us either way. I'm happy that all of the tests that the Verify test tests for, it's more like a screen, not a test. It will give you a percentage of a percentage or your chances of your baby having these abnormalities. So it won't tell you if they do or don't have them. It just gives you like a chance of your baby having it, like 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 1,500 chance if your baby's gonna have it. But everything came back minimal as possible, so the baby is looking very healthy, and so that's exciting. I'm excited for my 20-week ultrasound to verify that baby is a girl, because when I had an ultrasound at 13 weeks, baby was looking very boyish. We got a picture, and even the ultrasound tech thought it was a boy. So this will be interesting. We could be the 3% where they say there's a 3% chance that the Progenity genetic blood test is wrong, and they actually test your blood instead of the baby's blood. I was, I think, 11 weeks along when I had the blood test done. The further along you are, the higher the chance of the company getting the baby's blood and not your blood, if that makes sense, to test. So, so yeah, it'll be really interesting to see at my 20-week ultrasound. We should know by the first week of November, so I cannot wait to update you guys. And then I'm going to talk about my symptoms now. Let's start with round ligament pain. I have had it on and off, and mostly at night or when I'm resting, or if I'm sitting and I get up really fast, I will get like sharp stretching pain. I don't know if you guys have been pregnant before, you might remember this. I don't remember this pain with my girls, and maybe that's because I'm stretching out a lot faster with this pregnancy because it is my third, and with them my body kind of took its time. I don't really know. It just literally feels like someone's getting your muscle and stretching it for you. It is really uncomfortable and it hurts. Usually it'll just be like once or twice during the day for me, or at night when I'm in bed. Like if I roll over too fast, get up from the bed too fast, something like that. I'll get it, and it lasts a few seconds to a minute and goes away. What else? When I do get my round ligament pain, it is really low. It is like straight in between my hips. I'll show you guys when I do my belly shot. And I have an at-home Doppler, and that seems to be where baby is hanging out too, which is strange because you think she would have so much more room, but she's really like wanting to be nestled down super low. So when we do use the Doppler and check on her, it's like we're checking when she was like 8 weeks along, because that's how low we have to go with the Doppler, which is kind of funny. She just likes hanging out, nestled in there, I guess. I have started to feel baby move. I guess I can call her she now. It just feels weird because the ultrasound tech said it was a boy, even though it's 13 weeks, super early. But I can call her a she now. I have felt her move multiple times. It's to the point almost where if I don't feel her once a day, I'll get a little anxious and then wait another day, and if I still don't feel her, probably within like a 24-hour period, I'll use my Doppler for like 2 seconds and check her and make sure she's okay. I just get paranoid and anxious. I don't know why. Things happen, you never know. And so the other night was really weird. I hadn't felt her for a while, and then like a day or so, then I laid down in bed, and all I felt was like these big whooshing movements. It wasn't even like a kick or a punch. It was like she had totally flipped over or moving from one side of my uterus to the other. It was crazy, and it was really, really, really cool. I'm like counting down hours and days to when I feel her multiple times throughout the day. I'm so excited for that. Cravings. I am craving like spicy. Okay, there's only a few things I crave when I'm craving them. I've been craving a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's. The whole meal. I have to have the fries and a Coke with it. I guess Coke, I will crave that every once in a while. I've never been a soda drinker. I'll have one on occasion, probably twice a month. But there's just something about cold, icy, bubbly drink that I really like right now. What else am I craving? I am also craving sausage, which is funny because I've never been a big pork fan. It's always pretty much grossed me out. And my food aversions are meat. So I can eat a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and I can eat sausage, like 1 patty in the morning. Other than that, I don't want any meat. And we're a big meat family. My husband's a hunter, and so we live off of deer meat and steak, deer sausage, venison roast, things like that. I cannot for the life of me sit down and have a main course of meat, and I cannot wait until I can again. I was thinking I'd be able to by now, and I probably could, but it'd be like forcing myself to eat it. I probably would not get sick from it, but it just would be gross to me. So I'm excited to be able to sit down and eat a full meal with my family of meat like we usually do. Well, meat as the main course, I should say. So that's a crazy aversion. I woke up this morning to, no, was it yesterday morning? My right breast was so engorged and felt like I had a newborn. And now it's gone down a little bit, but if you've ever breastfed before, you know that feeling and you know what your boob feels like when it is full of milk. So it felt like that. And then I squeezed and literally milk came out, not colostrum. So I thought that was crazy. That hasn't happened with my other 2 girls. They're a lot older and they were both breastfed, but I don't ever remember that happening when I was pregnant with them. And so I don't know if I was having weird dreams about babies or something and that triggered something in my body or what. I'm glad it's gone down today because I was worried I was going to have to call the doctor and talk to them about it. I don't want to have to like express milk from my breast or something. Well, you can't. It might cause like contractions and stuff. And so it just felt that engorged though, to where I didn't want to get an infection if it had lasted longer than a day. And thank God it didn't. Today it feels normal like it has. So that was strange. Let me know in the comments below if you have experienced that before, because I have not, and I would love to hear about it. Another symptom is my increased thirst. So I have been so thirsty again, like I was the first like 6 weeks of the pregnancy, and then it kind of plateaued off. And then all of a sudden, the last week or so, my mouth is just so dry. I'm so thirsty all the time. I could probably drink like 15 glasses of ice water a day. And I guess that's a good thing. I'm hydrating, right? I won't be dehydrated. It's really good for the baby anyway. But it is weird feeling thirsty like all the time. You like feel like you're dehydrated all the time. I have been doing good the past week with balancing my days. For a long time it was hard. I was really tired and really sick like all day long. I think I figured it out though. My iron I think was a little low because I have had that meat aversion. So I've been increasing my intake of foods with iron, like cooked spinach, bananas, and then I found a new prenatal with iron in it. My prenatal I had been taking did not have any iron in it. And so I think that's helping a lot with my energy level. I'm going to have them check my iron level. I go in tomorrow for my 16-week appointment. So I'm going to have them check that. But like today, I'm great. I have a lot of energy. And then when it comes time to go get my kids from school though, as soon as they're out of school around 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, when I should be with them and helping them and stuff like that, I am dead as a dog tired. And so that's been hard. And I'll try and lay down before they get home from school. I'll try and take a nap. I'm just not tired though. And I have so much energy. I'd hate to lay down when I don't feel the need to, because I do have a lot of stuff to get done at home. What else? My gums are still bleeding when I brush my teeth. And I had my first bloody nose this morning. I kind of felt like that was only a first trimester thing, but apparently It isn't. My gums never bled with my other 2 pregnancies, and every single time I brush my teeth, my gums bleed. I use a soft toothbrush. I don't know what's going on, so pretty sure it's just the pregnancy. I do need to go in for a cleaning though, so I will be scheduling that. One of the last symptoms I have are my nails and my hair have been so dry, and my skin. I don't ever remember it coming to mind with my other pregnancies that this was going on, but my nails are so brittle and dry. I feel like I'm constantly putting coconut oil on my hands and my feet because my nails are so dry and rubbing into my nails. My skin is so dry. I feel like I have to put lotion on twice a day or coconut oil, anything, and I'm using coconut oil in baths when I take a bath, or like a coconut oil scrub, sugar scrub in the shower. And I've never had a problem with dry skin and nails. My hair feels really dry and brittle, even though it's growing like crazy. My leg hair as well, my body hair is growing really fast. I remember with the girls pointing out that my hair growth had like stunted with them. Like I could go probably a month without shaving my legs and they'd hardly be prickly. When I was pregnant with the girls, and now I have to shave like every other day. It's crazy. So I think that's all for symptoms. I'm going to go over a couple things I missed now. Sorry this video is so long. It's been so long since I kept you guys updated, and my next update next week will not be this long because I'm sure some of the symptoms will still be the same. I am missing having a glass of wine in the evening. If any of you guys have older kids and you're busy all day and you get home with the kids, it is so nice to have a glass of wine or a beer and take the edge off of things. It just helps me relax and center myself and refocus for the rest of the night, to make dinner, to do homework with the kids, and to relax. I don't want the stress. It is hard for me to let go of the stress of my day when it is time for that family time in the evening, and I hate carrying that along with me into my evenings. And so I feel like having that glass of wine or something has really helped. So now instead I have just been using lavender essential oil, and I'll use it throughout my day to help reduce my stress, and I really, really, really think it helps. Like the days I don't use it, I notice a significant difference. So, and one other thing I'm missing is being able to work out during the day, go on a long walk, do some light yoga or something like that without feeling exhausted. Now, when I do it, I feel so exhausted, and I will almost feel exhausted for hours after I do it. So, I'm missing having my energy back. I think that's all as far as symptoms go and an update goes. So I am going to do a belly shot right now, and I have started measuring my belly, and I think it was at 13 weeks my belly measured 35 inches around. So let's do a belly shot right now and a measurement and see if I've grown at all. Okay, let me just move my camera real quick. Okay, so here is the belly. Here's the side, and the front, and the side. And I will be 16 weeks in 2 days. So, let's do this. And I am measuring exactly the same. So, 35 inches round. I feel like that is okay. I feel like the baby is getting bigger. I have been snacking more and working out a little bit, and so things are just evening out in my body. And I guess we will see you guys next week. Subscribe and leave me any comments you guys have down below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!